What up, y'all? Oh my goodness. Good morning, good morning. Hope y'all having a great day. Look, I don't normally come on this early, but I'm on the way to that water. You hear me? So, dang, I should have went the other way. Now I'm going backwards. Kinda. Dang. It's about to, I pray they let me out. I gotta figure this out. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how I'm about to get out of here with this book. Like, I don't want to debo nobody, but it look like I might have to. Is that Stephanie? I think it is. That's my son, mama. That's crazy. My oldest son, mother, right there in front of me. She ain't look over here. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go the long way because guess what? Come on, man. Alright. Hold on, that way. My bad, yeah. Like when I go, I gotta go. I mean, don't hesitate. I got too much. I got stuff on. You know what I'm saying, on the back. Sorry, y'all. I had to get that right real quick. But I came on here to say I'm on the way to the water. Last night was very successful. Went out with my good friend Moose Zero. I didn't get to go live or nothing like that because this is my first time ever going like out like with him, and like I don't like showing nobody spots. Like me personally, I don't show my spots either. I show when I pull up. I mean, I'll show you the boat ramp or something like that because that's public. But like the spots, you can't show nobody your spots now. It's something you just can't do. So like, yeah, it's definitely something I'm excited to be getting into, like the boating lifestyle. And like y'all been following my journey. I don't know where you new people probably haven't, but the ones who've been there, y'all don't follow my journey for some time, like before I even had a boat. And I said I was gonna get a boat. I told my son if y'all look back in my videos, you'll see I told my son one day we was fishing, it was cold, and this man had walked up. I might try to find a link so I could like make it where people can just find it. But it's very important that you pay attention to that video, because then it's like the same faith. It's just it wasn't activated. It wasn't activated the way it is now. It was I was a baby. Now it's like I'm walking into my adulthood faith. So now it's like you gotta believe intentionally. Whereas before you believe just because you heard somebody say this is the way you're supposed to do things. But when you get to a certain age, man, you're accountable for your own self, you feel me? So hopefully whatever you was taught as a child, you took that stuff, and then hopefully it was something good too. Hopefully you took those things and made something better out of yourself, or making something better out of yourself. How you doing? Trying to think the best way to go. Okay, got it. Okay, so look, I tell you what, we're gonna try a different boat ramp. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take y'all to a whole different spot. We close to this side, so we're gonna do this. Right now, we we still testing the boat, y'all. So we almost here. So like we got maybe 10 minutes. So if y'all could bear with me for about 10 minutes. In fact, yeah, skip it. Let's chop it up. Good morning. How y'all doing? Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Miss Tara, where are you from, Miss? How you doing? Hey, you can call me what you want, brother, sister. I'm me. I'm confident in my own skin. I know who I am. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I probably would be too right now, but I got work to do. Just drop my children off. I figured, hey, I know I had to bring my boat out anyway, so might as well knock out two birds with one stone. You feel me? Skip. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I get everything right. They say we literally like. I can show y'all. Y'all can see the journey. We on our way to that water. I'll show y'all a little bit past this, on up past that hill, a little bit down there is some water. And y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna go drop the boat into the drop the boat. This when I first got this boat, this was the first place I dropped this boat. What's this first place? I wanna say, yeah, this is the first place, and the man was like trying to show me that the boat float and stuff like that. Because he actually don't stay far from children's school. There's a clap. What clap? Bro, if you talking about some gay stuff, dog, please delete yourself. Like I don't need none of that negative energy over here, bro. Like it's enough of that in the world. You can take that somewhere else, man. Serious business. I'm a real big boss, and I don't care about nobody's preferences, none of that. But man, this right here ain't the platform for that type of life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we over here doing something different, man. We spreading positivity, not negativity. So if you got that negative energy, dismiss yourself. Bye-bye. But if you're a positive person and you here, I appreciate your presence. And I hope that we can go fishing one day or something like that. My goal, I just decided, y'all, I think I want to take this boat around America. And I see people walking. I see people like doing different things about mental health and stuff like that. I ain't trying to be like nobody else. I'm doing this. I've been doing this. It's the crazy part. While I was on the bank, I done not spoken into existence, but pretty much like believe that God was going to provide everything that I needed, and He has. It's been an amazing journey, man. But what I was gonna say is, if y'all go back to the video, I was with my son. Excuse me. I was with my son. It was either before or after his accident, and on that video, my son said something about a boat. He wanted to go on a boat, which back then he was calling his fishing pole a boat, and he was calling a boat a boat. So it's like you trying to pick and choose which boat he talking about. So I said no, the pole, and he said no, the boat. It was a boat coming up. I was like, oh, so when the boat, I'm about to pull up. I was like, so when the boat pulled up, the man got off. Man, the man walked up. It made my heart happy, man, to see my son. He was like, he walked up to the man, tried to get the man a hug. I was like, no, man, you can't just be giving people hugs like that. Like, I like that energy, me personally. Like, I like the fact that my son is out here spreading love, man. That's what I'm all about anyway. But For him to do that naturally, that's what's up. Like that's the innocence that we all once had. Um, I would have stopped to help that man, but I got this boat and it's not safe. But yeah, that and then I was like, son, that like after that, I was like, yeah, I definitely gotta get him. I gotta not get him a boat, get us a boat. Definitely gotta get us a boat. And look, a few months later, maybe it was almost was it a few months or a year? Well, yeah, a few months. A few months later, I ended up getting a boat, and now I had this boat almost a year or something like that now. So yeah, it's still not what I wanted, but guess what? We got it. Anything that you want in life, man, don't ever deny yourself before you try. Because a lot of times, man, we be done gave up on ourselves, and it could be right there given to us, but we ain't got enough faith to go ahead and just grasp it because it's too good to be true, or in our mind, it's too hard to accomplish that. So how do you get from it's too hard to accomplish that to pushing through to everything you're trying to get to? It take determination, man. Not giving up on yourself, being consistent, knowing that anything worth having is worth waiting for, worth working on, working towards. Now, when it comes to like relationships, that's something that I'm learning something different about that. Like I when it comes to relationships, I'm not gonna give you no advice on how to run your relationship, or because that's a tricky thing. I could give the best advice I give you is put God in everything that you do, no matter what. Like if you don't believe in God, I pray that you do. But if you don't, then I mean, if you do believe in God, should I say, yeah, don't don't believe that your faith and that person's faith is the same thing. Don't think that. Because you believe strongly that God gonna do something and work things out in your order and the way you want it. Not saying it won't, and not saying that it can't. But if it doesn't, don't be discouraged. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just know that whatever God got for you, it is for you. And sometimes you have to let people go, man. That's something I'm learning. Learning how to let go is one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. And I believe that in this season, I'm healing. So like I'm letting go of a lot of things that no longer I that I can't influence in a positive way, should I say. Anything that's not for me, man, I'm letting go of this year, for the rest of this year, and in this new chapter, should I say. So right now, man, a lot of my triggers come from me letting go of things that are no longer for me. Hold up, man. Wait, I feel like I've been driving too long. Hold up. Yo, I feel like I drove too far or something. Wait. Man, I'm in Gastonia. That's crazy. Talking to y'all, man. Look at y'all. It got me distracted. Trillions for illegal health care. Okay, let me break something down to you. I'm about to school y'all on something. Dang, I can't get over it. I'm about to just turn into it. Sorry, y'all. Alright, so look. Why is it down there? Man, look, I'm gonna just go wide now. Cause at this point, well, I ain't about dang, all that traffic back there too. Good. Go look at a movie. Man, skip that. We're going to Denver. We're going to go to Denver, y'all. We're going to go the long way. We're going to go up to the top and just drop off that way. All right, but yeah. I forgot what I was saying, but trillion for illegals. Say, do you realize that we could talk some numbers now? What y'all see ain't nothing but a facade, baby. Ain't nothing but a facade. Cause everything you seeing on social media, man, is pre-programmed. A lot of this stuff be pre-programmed visuals. Think about it. They start cutting out a lot of the live stuff because people was either dying, getting hurt, all kinds of stuff like that. So that's where your editing start coming in and they start trying to hide stuff. So you hide something long enough, man, you forget where you at. You forget who you are. And that's what I feel like a lot of people have done, should I say. A lot of people done lost themselves trying to chase this money and forgot that it's not about the money, it's about the purpose behind the money. That's what's going to get you there. But until you realize that, everybody gonna keep being stuck in the same cycle. How do you break a cycle? Find something new. Find a solution to whatever's not working. How do you do that? Well, they say all these illegals, right? It's a lot of illegal people here, so people bringing people here is illegal too, but nobody's saying nothing about that. We ain't going there, man. We ain't gonna do all that. I told you, we ain't here for no negative stuff. So I'm gonna bring out the positive about the trillions for the illegals in healthcare. Okay, let's talk healthcare. So we talking healthcare, right? What about the people that's living here? Are the people that's living here doing for the people that's living here already? Without worrying about the illegals or whoever else? No. It's everybody for themselves. Why? Because that's what you was taught. If you think about it, man, most countries, most places across the world and overseas and stuff like that, a lot of them people have tribes, communities, like they work as a village or whatever, right? If you notice, a lot of them places, even though they might be villages or whatever the case may be, they still working together. Whereas here, we very, very much divided. We trying to adapt. We here in America trying to adapt other people's customs. And it's so many different customs that everybody confused about where to go. Everybody got different choices. So if people, what they're trying to do, what the government's trying to do is get everybody on the same page, whereas, bro, you can't do that. If it's not natural, bro, it ain't gonna work. If it's naturally something that God wanted, then it'll happen. But when you try to force feed something, that's when you create problems. That's when it's a lot of friction. If it's supposed to be for you, hold on, wait. Lost in the sauce. Thank you, Trump, for higher grocery prices, a weakening dollar, and rising layoffs. Blame the prices on Biden. No, guy in charge fault. I say, man, that debate and stuff, I try not to get involved in all of that, man. But you know the sad reality about it, we are all involved in it. So I get it, man. I totally get it. But how do you fix it? How do you fix it? This is the problem right here, man. Right here, in 5 to 10 sentences on this live right here is the problem, bro. This is the problem, man. Everybody want to point fingers and nobody taking accountability. Where's the accountable people at? If it's let's say it's the president, let's say Trump, let's say Biden, whoever. What kind of systems do they have set up to where the people are informed without, how can I put this, man? I believe so. I'll put it like this: if I was the president, if let's say I was the leader of this, right? This America. If I was the leader of America, I'm gonna be the man. I'm about to take this light. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't stopping at that light. No way. I don't like stopping when I got this boat on the back, cause people running to the back of you. I don't got time for all of that, man. Um, if I was the president, how I would run things, I would definitely keep the people informed. I would be more like into like hearing what the people got to say, because I'm a person that's been here. Like, bro, I done been homeless. So what it's like from being homeless to having money in my pocket to having nothing again. So I know plenty of people with a lot of money, big money, but they money not my money. And guess what? They still my people. They still cool with me and all of that. It's no judgment. They had their life to live. I got mine. It's no judgment. Different skin colors, all of that. It's no judgment. But then you got your belief system. You got people that believe in. I'm what you call a believer. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, but I don't necessarily call myself a Christian. I'm a believer. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. I believe that he lived and walked this earth. I believe he died and he rose again. I believe that his spirit, the same spirit that was there then, is here now. And a lot of people is confused about what's going on. I believe it's time for it. I think it's time now for clarity, a better understanding of how things supposed to be going. This ain't it. I believe that love is the answer, and the currency that we call money right now, that currency is changing. And I say that because I see it. The dollar amount, yes, it has lost its value. How and why? How? Because it was always a tool. Why? Because it was always a tool. And people took advantage of that tool. So it's like people getting killed over something that don't have no power unless you give it power. Like what you get and what type of the money that you get, whatever you put your energy into spending that money on, giving them, if you want to get that money away or whatever. Now that's when you get to that level. Like you got the philanthropists, people that give money. Like that lady right now, she giving away a whole lot of money. Is it because she got a guilty conscience, or she just being nice? You feel me? Like it's a lot of things that people could prejudge or have their opinions about, man. Everybody have a butthole, but nobody talk about that. What your butthole look like? You know what I mean? Not trying to be rude. I'm just giving it as an example, y'all. So please forgive me. Excuse me if your children are here. It's about polarization. No one's supposed to be accountable. I believe we all should be accountable for our own selves. We trying to be accountable for the world versus being held accountable for our own selves first. Hold ourselves accountable, making sure our children are raised right and able to have a life that they could live, like grow up to. And I ain't gonna lie, man. A big headache of mine is how we as adults are trying to tell our children to do something, telling our children not to fight, but yet they fighting all on the social media, on the voting thing, the presidential thing, like all of that. Bro, where's the presidents that's getting together with the presidents to create a solution, man? Stop it, man. It ain't no one side against the other, man. It's man against man, dog. Stop playing with me, man. It's a principle. It's about your principle. Your principles is all messed up. The principles of this earth is so corrupted because every man thinks his own way is right. Everything in that Bible, man, I ain't gonna say I don't know everything that's in there, but the things that I have heard, the things I've read, the things I've experienced, and the Bible is true. And if you won't pay attention to what's going on, if you haven't gotten into your word lately, I suggest that you get there. expeditiously, because it's a lot of people that's gonna be lost, man, and it's right in front of your face. Everything that's happening that you see on social media is happening right in your face. It's not like you just watching it on social media. It's literally right in your face. So how do you change the course of action? Change your thoughts, man. Change your environment. Change your surroundings, man. You start surrounding yourself around positive people. You start bringing out more positive energy out yourself. Therefore, you could radiate that more, and then more people see that light in you. Because your influence could be the very thing that help bring other people out of whatever darkness they may be in. That's what this whole mental health uh, awareness thing is about for me. Like me, if I stay studying what's going on in the world, man, I'll be lost forever, because it's too much to choose from. But if you narrow your vision down, God said, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Right? Part of that lack of knowledge is lack of understanding. Because if you walking through life blind, you don't know where you're going. If you don't have somebody to guide you and you blind, you definitely don't know where you're going. If you deaf and somebody trying to communicate something to you, how do you hear if you can't? How can you hear if your ears is plugged? If you're deaf, how can you hear? You understand? So they came up with sign language, right? That was a beautiful thing, and I like ASL. I believe like it's a language barrier it's a language barrier, plus there's a breakdown in understanding, and then you got people that's up, that's hiding stuff from the people below, taking advantage of the people below. Now the people below are caught up to the understanding that, hold on, wait, you taking advantage of me. Now the people's trying to step back up, and instead of fixing the problem, they don't know how to. They create more and more problems. So how do you stop the problems from multiplying? I believe the solution is taking time to yourself, to think about yourself, getting your thoughts together, learning who you are first, and learning where you're trying to go in life. Head that way and remove the blinders, man. Remove the distractions, because a lot of this is just distractions. It's more problems on social media. It's more problems on social media than it is in real life. In real life, it might be somebody that's mad about something they seen on a post, but in real life, if you meet somebody that got a positive aura about themselves and they come and they chop it up with you, even if you had a bad day that day, guess what? That person might be the very person that stopped you from committing suicide, going out now these days, going to commit a mass shooting or something like that. Man, I believe a lot of them people that done had those experiences where they felt like they had to go out and hurt somebody. I believe a lot of them people clearly had mental health issues. They probably cried out and was calling out, like trying to get help, and nobody was there to listen. That's what a lot of this is. But I don't know. So what do you do about that? Provide the healthcare system. Provide help for the healthcare system, and a lot of this drama gonna stop. Deduct the fact that, okay, we pay taxes, right? So taxes going to everything versus going to certain things. I don't think our money should be doing that. I think our money should be going only to making sure our health is right, making sure like that. Those are automatic things. If you look at other countries, man, some people don't never have to pay for healthcare. They don't have the country pay for that, because a healthy country, if the country is taken care of, everybody gonna take care of each other. Man, we all struggling because everybody want to take care of themselves. Everybody want the independence. It's all cool. Like, yeah, it's very important to have your independence, man. But don't forget your neighbor, man. Your neighbor, man, my neighbors is amazing. I got some of the dopest got some of the dopest neighbors that exist. It's like since they even moved in, they've been like looking out for me, all kinds of stuff. Like I'll be outside working on something, might need an extra hand, knowing I'm disabled. They didn't know I was disabled, but I know I'm disabled. But I'm not out here asking for no help. I'm just out here just trying till I get it or till I leave it alone. Like even though I'm disabled, man, I don't limit myself. No, none of that. Nobody will ever know that I'm disabled unless I show them or tell them, unless they see that I might drop something or something like that. I'm gonna show y'all this video. I'm gonna post this video. I went fishing last night and I caught a big fish, right? Tell me why. My friend was like, hold the fish up. And I went to go hold the fish up. He was like, nah, you gotta hold it a certain kind of way. So when I went to go hold it, mind you, I'm disabled in my right arm, so my strongest arm would be my left hand right now. But my original strong arm was my right arm, so I had to hold the fish on my muscle and hold it like this. Like, I don't know, I can't. You'll see. But I say all this to say this. You never know what somebody's going through. So my prayer is that more people would finally start realizing that, hey, you're not alone, man. Let's come up with a way that we could, instead of, I know I literally have a way that everybody could get out of debt. This country could get out of debt and everything. But will I be able to express this? I don't know. If God allow me to, yeah, but how do you begin to fix a country that's so broken? You got to start healing from within. I believe when they start creating all of the division, like, I mean, clearly we always born into. I'm so hot, y'all. Oh shoot, the heat on. Duh. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hot too. I got this wetsuit on. But I believe that everything here begins with the way that you believe, things that you were conditioned to. If we all had $1 million in our bank account right now, what would we do with it? A lot of people, done spent it all up on any and everything, like tangible things that have no lasting value. Then a lot of people spend things on destruction, pure destruction, blowing things up, or hey, whatever. Then you got some people that take their money and I'm about to save this. Never see another hand again. Then you got some people say, oh, well, if you don't use money, and money is supposed to be fluid, literally fluid, then that's the problem. We all have our own understanding of how money's supposed to work and how money works to us. But we was never taught the real value of money. We always was taught that time equals money. And that's so far from the truth. Your time don't equal money. Your time equal time. Your money equal money. Don't mix the two. Value your time. Value your money, but don't love it. Use it. Know that it's a tool. Know that, look, don't worship the money, man. Don't worship the money. The money will come to you. It'll flow to you because you walking in your purpose. Helping people is a purpose. Finding solutions to problems is a purpose. Me doing this right now is a purpose. It's a purpose behind the madness, man. Even though I've been struggling with my mental health, it's all because I'm trying to get the same message out right now. So this is me doing this for free. Whereas you got people doing it they're getting paid for it. Clearly everybody done dipped out because nobody understands it. But I'm not here for that. What I'm here for is for my clarity of get my own stuff out, like what's bothering me out. yeah, those things do bother me. Like when people come on here trying to talk about something else, man, and I'm sitting here trying to talk about fishing. But yeah, look, it's something that we all dealing with right now. So I get it, man. It's just a broken world for now, man. But we healing. We no longer broken. Put it like that. It's time for us to heal, man. If the healing gotta begin with me, I'm healing. So as I'm healing, I want to help other people heal, man. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here. And I was gonna tell y'all, man, once this boat get up and running, I pray that I'm able to take this boat and travel around America with it. And so if y'all see the boat, is this it? Wait, no, this ain't it. Oh, okay. Hopefully, y'all, if the boat isn't leaking, I'm gonna take y'all to the dam today. We gonna try it. We gonna try it, y'all. Prayer, like cross your fingers, pray with me, or whatever. Yeah, I think I need to stop this live because you know what? Yeah, I think I need to stop this live and start it over because this became a political debate, or nah, not even a debate. It's not even a debate. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I'll be the best president because I'll be snapping, bro. Like I wouldn't be taking no stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I can't deal with the drama, man. Everybody out there just shut up. For real. Let's come up with a solution. Stop talking. Stop the killing. Stop sending our troops overseas. Stop sending our troops to places that we already got military. Like, bruh, yeah, I get trying to send the military to Chicago, bro. They should have been did that. That man, that's dead, bro. You just causing friction at this point. You doing stuff just to do stuff at this point, bro. At this point, you you trying to be relevant. Nah, bro. It's too late for that. Now it's time for our youth to stand up. It's time for our youth to not just stand up, but like know that what you seeing ain't the only. That's not the only way. What we be seeing on social media isn't the only way, man. Look, I'm out here right now showing y'all like it's another way. So my goal is to go around mainly to link up with the youth, take the youth fishing, teach them about real life. Let's take a break. Let's take a break from adulting, from like the drama of the world. You feel what I'm saying? Let's focus on learning how to enjoy ourselves and be peaceful while we still have time. Let's learn how to replace what was broken, replace the things that's damaged on this earth. Not just keep hurting each other and taking each other out. Bro, anybody could do that. Anybody could grab a gun and take somebody's life. How many people out here trying to save a life though? What those people at? Are they only in the hospitals? No, they're not. A lot of them are, but what about the doctors that need doctors? What about the preachers that need preachers? I believe, oh snap, that thing that came loose, y'all. Man, it's crazy. I thank God that thing ain't coming off. I gotta figure something out. That's the second time that strap done broke. Alright, man. I'm dropping in the water, y'all, so bear with me. I'm dropping, oh, we dropping different today. I hate this boat ramp because I gotta fix this. This strap is getting. Oh. Yeah, so we out here on the water today. The strap tight, but it's done came loose on the other side. I gotta figure this out. See, Okay. Yeah. I told you I always walk into the water when I first get here. So I could just feel, okay, this is as far as I ever walked down. Whoa. Oh, it's pushing, y'all. It's pushing me. So it's a good current going. I don't know if y'all can see that water moving like that, but I feel it moving. So hopefully my battery charged up enough and I can get y'all up there to the dam. This is where we headed. That's where we headed, y'all. So we're gonna check these leak, check to make sure. This side right here is concerning, cause you see that? This is concerning. That stuff ain't even sticking. That's wasted money. I don't even know if y'all can see that. That's a waste of money. Look at that. How is that marine grade, man? I'm gonna take that back. Let me get my bread, man. They played me. Look at that. Look at this. All I did was put the boat on the water, and it still ain't in. So I already feel like I'm not gonna jinx it. This water right here came from just the rain. My thing is, I just want to make sure that the transom not leaking. I make sure the transom not leaking. I'm good money. Oh yeah, pre-check. You see how I just about to drop the boat? I ain't even take the boat loose. I'm rushing, y'all. Trying to get out here for real. That's the thing, man. Being impatient. Sometimes you gotta learn how to be patient too. Patience is key. Something I'm learning is gotta be patient. I think I'm about to stop this and start it over though, for real, because I want this to be by itself. I want what I'm posting to be nothing about fishing right now in this boat. So y'all be blessed and see me in a few minutes on the other side. Bless.